Hey guys, what's going on? This is Scorpion Links, and today it's going to be a pretty interesting review because this is the Neighbors at Bikini Bottom Lego set, 2010, something like that. I had this back before my dark ages, before the Fire Nation attacked, and I don't have it still because I sold most of my Lego stuff a couple of years ago. Unfortunately, I still have all that a couple remaining things. Mostly my collection has just expanded prior or after that. But let's get into this review. So this is a really cool set. 3 minifigures, unless you count Gary, so I guess 4 you could say. But Gary's a brick-built animal, you could say. But really cool set. I love this set. It's pretty cool, but Neighbors at Bikini Bottom should have just been called SpongeBob's Pineapple, considering there's no Squidward's house and there's no rock, because they did have that back in the day. Back in 2006, a full-on Neighbors at Bikini Bottom set came out, and we got a really crappy version of Patrick's and Squidward's house. Patrick's house, I understand. It's a rock. What are you going to do? Squidward's house, on the other hand, I think they need to reboot Lego SpongeBob this year, and they need to make in-depth Squidward's house, like more in-depth than this. I'll show you. It's not too in-depth. It's back then what, a $30 set, something like it. I think maybe it was 40 or 50, might be. But okay, let's take a look here. So this is Squidward, just sitting here reading a book. You can look at Squidward. Let me just say, this Squidward is way better than the last one I reviewed from the Krusty Krab. He doesn't have gray hands, which made absolutely no sense. Reading a pink book, pretty cool little thing. Here's SpongeBob. He's got a reef blower, which is super cool. And if you take him off the stand, he's top heavy. He just goes back. So I gotta put that minifig stand on him, under him. He's got a pretty cool reef blower. Supposed to have a sticker here, but didn't come with it because, eBay sometimes could be a little suspicious. Here we have a Krabby Patty on a grill, and there is an action feature. There it is. That's it. That's all it is. It's quite an underappreciated action feature because, just randomly out of nowhere, a grill just pops up and throws a Krabby Patty, and causes the whole thing to fly forward. But moving on, so here's Patrick's Boatmobile. It has an action feature. Typically, I don't like to do this because I lose these pieces, but and it's gone forever. Maybe not. Yeah, it's gone forever. I don't see it. Oh well. But then you get a little jellyfish. This kind of came with the Patrick part. It's pretty much a pink chef's hat. You could put it on a minifigure. And it makes for some interesting, funky stuff. So, and then you get another one of these too. You get 3 of them, but it's because I already lost the first one. Here it is. This is the set. It has an inside, and let's turn it around. So here is the pineapple turned around. Looks pretty cool. So let's start off here. We got Gary, which is a really, really creative, inspired thing. I just realized this is on wrong. I have OCD. There we go. It's a little weird. I don't know. But Gary is a pretty cool thing. He's way better than the last Gary. Yeah, you could see the last Gary had a really weird coloration and all the other, but this is more accurate. But of course, they're not putting printing on cherry pieces. I don't think that's possible. I mean, unless that'd make this set a couple more bucks, but you know what? Whatever. Gary, 2 cherries and some shield pieces, whatever they're called. Then you get a little Gary's bowl here, and SpongeBob's chair, and a TV. And then if you look closer, you can see that there's pictures in here. So there's one of Patrick. That's a whatever bait. Yeah, it's a bait, fishing bait thing. A lure. I don't know what they're called. I'm a fisher. I should know. Gary, a window, and you could see that the other windows, you can actually see outside of them. But here is SpongeBob. By the way, this is probably my favorite of the SpongeBob face prints. I don't know, it's just the best, most enthusiastic, jolly, happy one. And this has a feature. Okay, the old one actually kind of had a cooler one. It came with the alarm clock with the boat horn on it. But this one, it's just do that. I'm not doing it too hard, or else I'll get scratch on the minifigure. I don't want to do that. But I guess that's the inside. Let's take another look at the whole set now. But here's the set in whole, and if you really want to be creative, you can kind of make things a little non-canonical. SpongeBob can't drive, and oh yeah, Plankton's trying to steal the Krabby Patty, but he would be burning alive right now because actually, yeah, he'd be burning. Patrick's just watching TV outside, of course, and this is Squidward playing with a playing with a reef blower. Don't know if you remember that episode. Squidward kind of goes crazy. Squidville, I think it's called. But if you really try, after setting my tripod up, if you really try, you can put a little thing on the back and take this off. It's kind of hard to do because gravity just likes to take it. You could put it on his back and hey, voila! Squidward's playing with a leaf blower. Leaf blower? Why do I keep saying that? A reef blower. And sorry for my terrible Squidward voice. Actually, it's not that bad, but for some viewers, maybe irritating. And or cringy. But this is it. This is the set, and let's take a look at the instruction manual, which I did not look at yet. Yeah, this is totally 2010. I remember this. My cousin had this set, and a remake of the Naboo Starfighter attempting to populate Bionicles again. Bionicles when it was in its true prime in the early 2000s, in my opinion. But if we go to the back here, you can find the Krusty Krab. This is the kind of crappy one. I have the way better one. Look at this. The sign is on top of the Krusty Krab. That doesn't make any sense. Why are there tables outside and why are the golden? What? Huh? I don't get it. The only thing I like about this set comes with that. That's it. That's the only thing I like about the set. Other than that, 2006 Krusty Krab is way better. And oh yeah, here's another look at this set. But we already had a pretty good look at it. This is the set. Neighbors in Bikini Bottom, something like that. Yeah. See you guys in the next video. Bye.